quite strong against them, and no counterattack to weaken them. The only downside is they're not on high defense terrain. Probably they're going to go for Mercia.
I won't hold back!
Either way, she can heal. And if the knight dies, there's no point in saving the heal anymore. And we're just out of range of the knight somehow down here, which is cool. Not very smooth or pretty, but managing so far. Same situation again. Now I want to find a nice spot over here that's maybe in the middle or close to Mercia, but out of range of everyone. So one of these two probably. Just forsake the knight, unfortunately. So we don't have any money left really. I don't know why it's telling me to build. Let's see the damage. Yep, goes for Mercia. She was out of range there again, but I'm sure I messed up the... She was blocking his movement before and then moved back, so same mistakes. Does it actually show like how much gold they have? What? Why? They have so much gold all the time. It's like tons of units, it seems like. So I'd like to maybe move this unit forward. Perhaps even reinforce. Still haven't used her groove. Could be a good time for a knight or something with an archer and that trebuchet. The trebuchet is going to again have to come into range to do anything. Really want to do this. Even if I can't capture it, just get it off their income. So that leaves me 2 attacks to wipe this guy. So you can attack the town. I want this guy dead. Let's try it and hope we get the roll.
Here I come! Ha!
Nice. Can't do our groove, so we save the money there, but then we spend it on the reinforce. Seems like we're actually somewhat low on gold. I guess we bought the Skyrider up here. Can't even get that close yet. I think something like that's gonna be good. So important. I wish there was, still wish there was an easier way. Like the ranges are just so important. I wish it was a little easier to just make sure I wasn't messing up like I have a couple times. And do have a little more of a gap here, so these guys could move up. It's really this unit that I want to get in on them, though. Ballista is way out of range. The only downside here is they could actually get onto Mount and attack me. Actually, no. Be safe for next turn at least. Start getting the doggos out of here. What's up? Okay, you're sitting here. This is actually pretty bad. Mage has to deal with you. She can heal and block. There's no point in having the mages attack here. It's too painful. I want to get... This guy is just out of range of... This guy moves 6. Yeah, this is a problem. She could take him if she heals up. I actually don't care if this guy gets attacked. Need to keep him in heal range though, is what I want. So you here, just take care of this. You can see if this opens up any movement option for the flyer, but I don't think from counting that they'll quite get there. No. So we can go mountain, mountain. Actually, mountain would be great for him too, but doesn't have enough to do it. And this is too far. I want to provoke attack here and be protected here. Oh, I thought I was getting another mess up. So it's that defensive. She has to block. So she has to do healing aura here. It's gonna get everybody. I could move this first though. Actually, that might open up an attack opportunity there. Although... don't want to draw them out of range of this guy. It might. Okay, should still heal if I move here. On mountain. Reinforce everybody.
I'll save you all.
Block and protect the mage.
Healing aura.
All fall. Oh, he can get... no, she's unblocked. This one. That's gonna hurt, probably. Okay, let's check damage on this dragon thing. Which, is that this? I don't know what icon this is. Oh, the dragon can't attack air. Do I keep you down here along with the ballista? Ballista can move. That dragon could come over and absolutely wreck. But I can't do anything against these units. Interesting. There's another Skyrider. I'd love to run the wagon through here, but not safe. The wagon can't go in rough terrain. I gotta kill this archer first, it looks like. I don't know. I mean, probably wouldn't kill it in one shot, but I'm sure the trebuchet would. Alright, stay, no money, let's go. Why did they have +1 defense? Wait, whoa, what happened there? Somebody was not out of range again that I thought was out of range. How is that? Yeah, now they're starting to spawn around. Sucks. So what happened here? This was terrible. I thought they would have come for this one, but this one got a free attack on this one and just killed it straight up? That means I should be able to do the same, but I can't. That one was weak, I guess. I'll have to watch the replay on that, perhaps. Okay, so you're both dead now. These guys can't be in range immediately. Actually, you can be got here. This is bad. They're coming for... I don't like getting so spread out. This guy's still too much of a threat. I don't think I can do that. Combined for kill probably there, but that puts the mage in range. Air to air only, air to ground only, anything. So this guy covers a lot of ground. She can't get away. Man, that's rough. Such a time investment to even try this, and obviously I've made a lot of mistakes, but to sort of lose it after so long and at the end, just on a first playthrough, would be rough. I mean, so I've got some damage. I mean, this would kill. Can't counterattack anyway, but 78% should more than cover. And she can run. Kill here. This one can weaken here. I don't know how much damage you do. Quite a bit to everything ground, including commander. This guy's a big problem. I don't care about this guy's range for the flyers. I don't know, let's just, so many possibilities. I don't know, I guess actually I don't find that to be such a fun mechanic in a way, like how they're just, like the combinatorics expands. So it gets pretty hard to deal with what the optimal option is, and it's not that interesting to figure it out. Like if I was a computer, I could do it in a second. And I'm not a computer, but that's not the most interesting, like, sort of gameplay in a way. She can't get away from this guy. Weaken it, then you're dead. This is a good example of where like the optimal moves for each unit are maybe not optimal overall. Because now this thing's full power, can just cruise in. Like these guys can all potentially get on her, and my wagon is too late. This guy can't attack, but this can, and these can. Next turn. At least one next turn. It's crucial that these two get good engages on these. Just have to sweep through, and she needs to run. Yeah, I think I just, whatever unit died here, I just neglected, and they were not full health if they got killed in one shot like that, I think. Archers pose some threat, presumably, to these units, not high damage. And then around here, I need to minimize with her. So she, even if she runs up here, the dragon can get her, so I want to run her forward. Oops, as much as possible. I just need to stay out of range of these flyers. So protect. Protect. I haven't tried the hex spell. Maybe this guy can do something like that. He can't get too close though. Yeah, so it's got to be at a pretty close radius around him. That looks like it can affect ground units though, so that's something he can do to them, but I'm gonna need to get him in on this guy. It would be nice to weed these out first. The ballista could become dangerous too. But this guy's blocked. If he comes forward, I can get him. These guys could then get me, but they have to drag me forward to get ballista in range. We got another trebuchet here that is smartly not in range and stopping my wagon from doing anything useful. This is just like a stalemate down here. So this archer can get into attack, but has to move into my range to do it. A knight would be effective against 3 of these unit types. It's twice the price. So tricky. I just want to keep her out of range this turn, and then maybe she can capture and still be out of range next turn. And that teleport beam cost is just so high. I should have really had some flyers down here probably earlier. Trebuchet can't fight them. Maged can for sure, so that's a problem. Actually, yeah, I was thinking a flyer could just wreck all these minus the archer, but the mage is, yeah, that's not true. All right, what else? My wagon and trebuchets, but nothing's in range, and I don't want to move. This is a doozy. Just a real long one. Oh my, okay, well that sucked. Unbelievable, right at the end, just destroyed. I did not expect 70% health. And it did 35 to commander units. And it just killed straight out. So I've been enjoying, let's see what happens here. Yeah. So I've been enjoying that they have these sort of different objectives and stuff like that. But this one really seems like if you don't send a wagon, like I guess what's turning me off a little bit here is that it seems like there's one thing I should have done earlier. Like, and all the mistakes I actually made weren't necessarily critical, but what was critical is not sending like a wagon over there earlier because it's just like too far. I mean, I could have had a different configuration of units and been able to combat that dragon, but I really didn't think it would kill her in one hit with 70 plus health doing 35. But I guess each unit maybe has different attack power. And so I don't know, 35, doing 35% of its attack power. Like, I'm not sure how to think about that number. But that was definitely more, that was a lot more damage there than I anticipated. And so that's really disappointing after like quite a bit of time effort on that. This game is already like pretty slow paced and like a sort of war of attrition. That's definitely been the hardest mission so far, I think. I just needed to identify earlier like what I needed to do, and it was much farther to go than I thought at first, and my tactic so far has generally been take my time, force the enemy to come into me so I can engage cleanly. And I couldn't do that here because of just the overwhelming numbers. And plus quite a few mistakes with like some of the new units and the flying units having such large movement and stuff. But yeah, I did not expect, and I wonder if that's even just some kind of guaranteed thing, or it's like a scripted thing, right? Like you cannot care about turn limit if you don't care about your rank, but here there's a forcing function of this dragon that's just going to come in and nuke your commander, like if you don't move fast enough. And like the A rank limit is 20 turns, so I'm not even at that, and obviously I'm still far. But if I could have cleared out these guys down here and gotten my wagon over, like, I don't know how many, it would have been a number of turns still to sort of get her out. But I took too long here, and so it kind of flipped the tables on me. Feels a bit bad. Obviously non-optimal play, but I mean, I'm just like kicking around to like have some fun and experience the stories and stuff. I did wonder if this game was going to be pretty difficult. And so far, it really hasn't been. There's been some varying objectives and stuff, but I've been able to adjust so far. This one, I think, was the worst so far. So let's kind of like go through it. Like, absolutely, you could get through this on the first time. Definitely did not play optimally. But, you know, chances are you're probably not going to play optimally the first time, especially after you've developed a rhythm up to this point. And then that just doesn't quite serve you just because of the overwhelming. Like, I'm curious actually if the AI is adhering to like their own like income limitations and stuff, because they're spawning so many units. Like, does it even matter that I was trying to capture their villages and stop their income? Like, I assume it matters and that it's playing by the rules. I don't know. They're just spawning so many things that are quite costly. and many per turn as well. And it doesn't seem, I don't think there's any like sort of saving there. Like once you're an hour in or something and you're like, yeah, I feel like I'm in a good state, I can't really make a save there and say, okay, this is like a safe return point, you know, if something goes bad toward the end. So yeah, stuff like this is tough. Like I've really enjoyed this so far, and it's been fun to play a tactics game again. It's a little bit different than many of the ones I've played in the past. Like I keep saying, I guess more sort of individual character based, character abilities, magic, all that sort of stuff. It's more generic, like larger scale with generic units kind of thing. And it's been cool. But for someone who has somewhat limited like playtime, I mean, if it's what you want to be playing and enjoy most of all, of like all your options, then perfect. Otherwise, it's a pretty big time investment, I guess, that when you can lose a good chunk like that. So that'll be it for me today. Kind of a bad note to end on, unfortunately. I think I could do better next time. Of course, with the knowledge and learnings about the new units and the mission structure. So we'll see if we come back to that. But for now, unfortunately, that's all the time I got, and I got to get some stuff ready for work tomorrow. So thank you, as always, for joining me for a little more Wargroove action. I definitely still have Dark Souls on the docket. I don't know when I'll get back to that next, but yeah, I'll see if I can get a little bit more time to jump back on the stream later this week and check that out. It's another challenging one for sure. But it's been fun to revisit. So until next time, thanks again for tuning in, and take it easy.